Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So San Diego State's offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the Aztecs will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has...
There he goes! Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down. Back open in the middle. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. He'll set up to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Now on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Back to pass on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Sutton. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll slide and avoid the big hit. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Aztecs will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll run play action. They get to him as he throws. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And this is how the wind can really affect a game. It's not just for kickers, but quarterbacks as well. And on that last throw, guys, it looked to me like he was throwing it into the wind, and that definitely affected the velocity of the throw. It also affected the accuracy, and that's what caused the interception.
San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. That's caught. It's busted. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Aztecs will hustle to the line. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Complete to the left. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. To the air on first down. It's complete on the right side. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. Punch it out of the air. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Wants to keep it in the air. The screen, he's got wheels. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. The give. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown Aztecs. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Clemson has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since they ran down the hill, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Syracuse. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And they're trying to dig out of the hole on second and long from the 9. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll field the punt and take it back. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's busted. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. He'll keep it himself. Breaks the tackle. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Sutton. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Aztecs want to move quickly. The play action fake. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be third and long. They'll give it to the back. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be first and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the first quarter. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Still some work to do here on third and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. And he missed it. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. From the gun, the running back has it. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Looking to fire. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Facing a third down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got the back in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Leaves it with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. And the Aztecs in the hurry up. Gonna swing it on second down. Setting up the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. Third and short from inside the 20. but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a gap. It's Sutton. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. And the Aztecs will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Looking to throw on first down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Aztecs come to the line in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got a man, it's busted. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And here comes the punt team. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. He spins that thing down the middle. He's got it on the outside. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Wants to throw on first down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Tennessee is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Neyland and Fulmer and Majors, this has not been a blowout today in Knoxville. They're up by a field goal over offense in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Grabbed behind the line. It's busted. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught close to the marker. It's Washington. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's busted. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. To the air on first down. The sure hands, it's busted. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Aztecs are in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Firing to the right, complete. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Here comes the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. The Aztecs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Good timing on the quick out. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got his man in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a drive there of 84 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
And the Aztecs will boot away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Turning it on. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Putting together a nice drive. Couple of first downs in the books now, 1st and 10 from the 44. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Vaughn. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Off play action. Gets it out fast. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Had to throw it before he wanted.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
They'll try to get it through the air. Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown. If you're able to move the ball on a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Caught in the backfield, it's Sutton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nice move there. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Right back to the well. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Aztecs want to pick up the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Off play action on first down. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. from the gun. The running back tries to hit the hole. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Nice move to keep running. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Trying play action. Unloads to the right. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. There he goes. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Ready to fire from the pistol. He leaves it with the back. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quickly out to the tight end. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something up. Makes the catch on the left. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. And the Aztecs moving quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Pulls it in. It's Brown. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Here comes the hurry up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Working the middle. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Got it behind the line. It's busted. Touchdown, Aztecs! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I'll tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy, because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Louisville found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Cardinals football today. Those Cards fans won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W.
On the move.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Off the play fake. He'll pull it down and run. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They're working that left side. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now from inside the red zone. He's got him in the flat. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage from no gain on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They'll run play action. Here's the pressure. He's got it and still on his feet. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. He wants to throw it again. And he's got it in the end zone.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small. But the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Motion from the wide receiver. He's looking to throw. And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sacked on the two-point try. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They'll run the option. Got the first down and more. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
This quarterback is making outstanding decisions so far in this game, and you've already seen it throwing the football. The guy already has over 200 yards passing, but he's doing it in the running game as well. Really good decision that time. Seeing nobody accounting for the pitch guy, you flip it out, you pick up a nice play offensively. Really good football IQ from the quarterback position.
Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Aztecs will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Running back searching for a hole. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the move, it's Rivers. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Spins away from the defense. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. Back to the quarterback. And it's a touchdown. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. The trickeration, the flea flicker, the gadget play, such chicanery and shenanigans and duplicitous dealings from this offense. David, how do you describe it?
Well, first I need a dictionary to understand what half of those words mean, but I kind of go with the Statue of Liberty. That's easy to understand. It's got more meaning behind it than just football. The Statue of Liberty is by far the best.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the 4th quarter, they're going to need it.
Caught in the backfield. It's Adams. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Sutton. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses games. And that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Offense with jumbo personnel. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Give to the running back. Powers through the defender. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. This is intercepted along the sidelines, but no. He's out of bounds. It's just an incomplete pass. Very fortunate turn of events for the offense. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Got the quick pass. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's busted. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Aztecs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first down. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
That will Richardson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Cowboys offense will have the first possession of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Runs through a tackle. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Anderson wants to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. All wideouts, no backs. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's bringing the Bolitnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. He'll keep it himself. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it. Breaks into the open. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Lining up from the 34 on first down. He'll do it himself. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Anderson will throw.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Looking left. Wide open downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Complete on the comeback. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
Here comes the field goal unit. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Dead center perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Rides to back and leaves it. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Wants to return it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Anderson wants to throw. That's caught. It's Sargent. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Got a little space. A 6-yard pickup that leaves him with 3rd and 4. The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll pull it on the read. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Give to the big fullback. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. He'll keep it himself. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They booted away. Covered Anderson will throw. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got him downfield. On the move at the 30. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. Direct snap. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Bowers. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And it's no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Anderson wants to throw. That's reeled in. It's Durham. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. On the move, he fires. Makes the grab outside. It's Richardson. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Durham. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Gives it on the option. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires left. He caught it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Cowboys didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? On the move. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Will they be able to get that 1 more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? He'll go to the sneak. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much
much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be... Hits the afterburners! The 20! The 10! Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Florida sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in the swamp. That's how much they took that crowd out of it.
Anderson will throw.
A collision between ranked teams always impacts the big picture, fellas, and it appears that's the case again today.
How about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The gift to the back. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the back. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one.